Terraria, but I have returned by death. Essentially, instead of dying and respawning, I get sent back to a checkpoint, which is randomly decided every 15 seconds. And it does get quite interesting. Oh my goodness. So, stay tuned. Let's test it out right now. Oh, that's fire. Return by death made early game so much easier, dog. Instead of dying and respawning at the surface, having to go all the way back down to continue, I just get respawned like a couple seconds ago essentially. So I'm not wasting so much time just running back. Oh my god. Look, see, now I know there's a trap there. Then I just did the basic stuff like getting life crystals, looting chests, mining. Just your average early game Terraria. Anyways, I need to go to the ice biome so I can get the flanks weapon. But yeah, I can just do anything because I don't have to worry about respawning all the way back at the base, or even have a base just at spawn, then having to run all the way back. You know, it wasn't all giggles, however, because if my respawn point just so happens to be at a point where I'm constantly dying, then that raises some issues, which is what happens here. Where am I rope? Frick, man. Dude, can this demon eye go? Okay. Anyways, I made it to the snow biome and started heading underground. The only reason I'm coming here is to get Flinkster. Why? Because I'm going Summoner. Why Summoner? Because I returned by death. So I'm like Subaru, right? And Subaru, he uses a whip, just like Summoner. And he's a spirit user, just like Summoner. Anyways, I killed a couple Flinkses and geared up a little more. And that was it for exploring the underground. Alright, and now I can make both of my Flinks item. The next step for the agenda was to get a Snapthorn, so I went over to the jungle and headed underground. After collecting all the materials for the Snapthorn, I headed straight out there and went ahead and crafted it. There we go. Next thing I did was use a gravitation potion and head up to space, and I got myself a pair of wings, which was very nice. Alright, first boss, as Subaru Natsuki. I have Cthulhu. Now this boss fight was your average I have Cthulhu fight. Nothing too crazy happened. Unlike some future bosses where some interesting stuff went down. I actually just want to test this out. Oh my, so even in boss fights, I returned by death, bro. So I mean physically, like, I cannot lose. To keep the boss run going, I went over and fought the Brain of Cthulhu as well. Alright, Brain of Cthulhu. Let's run it. And once again, nothing too crazy happened in this fight. It was just your regular Brain of Cthulhu fight. It was a breeze. And that's the brain down. And then to keep up the fighting, a goblin army showed up too. Once again, nothing too interesting happened. Just your regular goblin army. And there we go, goblin army down. Then I started making an elevator to make my way down so I can get some new upgrades. And on the way, I found the goblin tinkerer. I also mined some obsidian on the way. And then once I made it down to hell, I got a hell forge and some hellstone. Then I was able to craft my new armor set, which was the obsidian armor, as well as my new weapon, the imp staff. Then I went ahead and fought Queen Bee, and once again, this fight was pretty normal. Queen Bee down, man. Piece of cake. Next, I went to the dungeon to make a little arena for Skeletron, and then when night fell, I went over to the witch doctor and bought the pygmy necklace. 4 imps. Now we're gonna fight Skeletron. And you guessed it, once again, this fight was just a regular fight. No return by deaths, nothing like that. I mean, it's Skeletron, bro, what do you expect? But it's not gonna be like this for every boss fight, because some do get pretty wacky. I mean, this is just regular Master with Skeletron. Pretty easy, if I do say for myself. And now, with the dungeon unlocked, I only needed two things from here, which would be bones for the spinal tap, as well as the bewitching table. And then after acquiring the items I needed, as well as the shadow key, I went back to base and crafted myself the spinal tap. I am basically ready to fight Wall of Flesh. So I made my way down to the underworld, and with the beautiful help of Fargo's mod, had an insane arena ready. What would I do without you, Fargo's mod? You just make the game so blissful. So I just went around the underworld, looting some shadow chests, while looking for a voodoo demon, yeah? But that did not go as planned. This is not real, bro. This is not real. I've explored the entirety of hell. I've explored the entirety of hell, and I did not come across a single voodoo demon. So I went and grabbed a battle potion and went back down to hell to wait for a voodoo demon to spawn. And that took around like another 30 minutes or so. Oh, voodoo demon! Oh my god. Oh my god! Finally! Finally, I kid you not, this took like 30 minutes, bro. So then I wasted no time and went ahead and fought the Wall of Flesh. Pop and Wall of Flesh. And since I wasn't using Return by Death much in these boss fights, I wanted to give myself a little challenge so I would see it happen more. You wanna make a rule? No healing potions. Because I want to Return by Death. But little did I know that would cause a midi death loop. Oh my god. Dude, chill. Oh my god. Oh my god. A quick little Return by Death. Like loop, bro. That's actually fire. Oh my god, I got Patricia. Oh my god, I got Patricia. Anyways, the first thing I did was break some Crimson Altars so I could get some hard mode ore for the Orichalcum Anvil. Then I went to the underground spider biome so I could get some spider fangs to make the spider staff as well as the spider armor. Then I came across a quite interesting bug that happened with Return by Death. How do they all share the same house? Anyways, with that out of the way, I then killed some pixies and then went up to the space to kill a wyvern so I can make the fairy wings. Yo, I just realized, what this looks like? It looks like Subaru, Patricia, and this is spoilers by the way, Shaola. Anyways, it was time to fight the first boss of hard mode, Queen Slime. I need that blade staff, but this was the first boss where Return by Death was a prominent figure. Oh my god. Where are my spiders at? What killed me? Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop putting me in a death loop. Chill out. What? It's killing me. Oh my god, I keep respawning here. Stop respawning me there, please. I don't even know what's killing me. What? Can I get a new checkpoint, please? I'm dealing with the bouncing stuff now. Wow. Wait, did those save? No way the bounce is stacked. Nah, that's crazy. Dude. Okay, I have to switch sides again. No. I can't deal with the bounces. But no, guess what? These slimes are still here. Why is he inside me? Why does this have to be longer? My spiders are literally doing nothing. No way my death respawns at the same exact time I died. Oh, I don't know, the bouncing ball, stop. Stop!
The first fall, I didn't even make this big enough. What? What? How did I fall? And my summons don't do anything. My god. No, 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 no. I'm getting bombarded. Why does every particle save? Like, that didn't happen in this loop, bro. Wow, I can't dash? Come on, give me a new save point. 1000 HP. Oh my god. I just need this boss to go. Like, it's really just my whip versus the boss.
I didn't know these spiders are stunk. Just give me the belief staff. Are we kidding? I have to fight it again? I think that boss fight showed you the capabilities of Return by Death. Every entity gets carried over to the next loop, which stacks the bunch of entities. For example, you saw all the bouncing balls, all the particles, all of that. They were all coming over from the past loop over. So, anyways, I had to fight Queen Slime again, so I did that. Die, please. Yes, man. Anyways, now equipped with the blade staff, I went to the underground mushroom biome to collect some truffle worms. Because if you're not fighting Duke Fish Run pre-mech bosses, what are you doing? Alright, Duke Fish Run pre-mech bosses. If you're not doing this, you're not playing the game properly. Whoa, what the hell? So he restarts in first phase and he retransforms. Please give me the Tempest Staff. I did not get the Tempest Staff. Anyways, as you saw, every time Duke Fishron came back with Return by Death, he would come in his first phase. So I'm pretty sure that's a bug. And also I died a lot more than I would have liked. I think I've gotten too used to roller skates, man. They're actually too overpowered. Anyways, I fought him again, so I get the Tempest Staff, which I did get on the second run. Please, 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 please. Yes, sir, murderous as well. Anyways, it was mech boss time, but I thought it was a good idea to fight all three at once. But I was wrong. It was not a good idea, and a lot of crazy stuff happened. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? all three meh.
Oh my god. Let's go destroy first. I cannot dash. So. Are we kidding? Are we kidding? Give me a new respawn plan or something. And why am I trapped inside here? Generally, what is going on? What is this? What is this? Oh my god. Dude, like. Nice, I sniped. What the hell? Why am I on fire? Dude, I want flight. Okay. Why is he up in my face? I don't get it. Move, man. Holy my. Guess I proposed. I can't dash. Yeah, it's better to something to go. Okay. You're actually being so annoying. Can I get out of this loop? Okay. Okay, yeah, it's just right there, all of a sudden. Wow, yeah, it's shooting me perfectly right there. Okay, so that's the first one to go. Why am I destroying? He's like invisible now. Okay, wait, Skeletron lost his arms. Destroyer lost his whole body. This is quite interesting. How did I... Oh, my why is it very bad? What is this? Why is he connected to Skeletron? What is going on? What? Okay. I'm getting sniped by Red Nizer. Red Nizer, fuck off. Oh my god, what is going on? I'll lose later. Dude. Hit Red Knight. Okay. Okay. Red Knight needs to go. My summon sees Red Knight. Okay, twins are gone. Oh my god. This is gonna pick up some stupid accessories. Treasure bag. Nice, don't hit Red Knight at all. No, just don't hit him at all. Just don't hit Red Knight at all, please. Just don't hit Red Knight at all. It's fine. Just don't hit Red Knight, bro. Just don't hit Red Knight. Don't, bro. This is getting stupid now. Oh, yes, his head is there. Just head. Which I can't see on the map, by the way. Come on, bro. You some still know how to aim. Oh my god. Can I get a new checkpoint, please? How do I get out of this? Okay, saved by the bell. The destroyer needs to die. The destroyer... I just killed him.
Okay. That's literally all I could say. I was just speechless. Like, I couldn't even tell you what happened, bro. It was just getting buggy, messing up. I was getting angry, bro. Everything was just intertwining. But all I knew was that for some reason I didn't get the destroyer treasure bag, so I went ahead and fought him again. Now with the destroyer down, I had the Durandal, and I made the hollowed armor, and I was ready to head over to the jungle. Before I could do that, however, the pirates came, so I went ahead and completed that. And then after searching for a little while, I finally found the bulb, and then I had to lead Plantera all the way over to my arena, if you can even call it that. And Plantera was a pretty regular fight, you know, except other than the fact that in her second half, I kept dying a couple times because my arena was very small. I didn't even bother making it big. But in the end, I still came through and beat Plantera. Then I went over to the Witch Doctor and bought the Tiki armor, as well as the Hercules Beetle. And then I went over to the dungeon to get some ectoplasm, to do the Pumpkin Moon. And then I got a couple Necromantic Scrolls, as well as the Raven Staff. Then I fought the Empress of Light to get the Kaleidoscope, and you know, it was a pretty easy fight, especially in nighttime. Nothing too crazy to say, I don't even think I died once. God, I didn't freak that. Just give me the Kaleidoscope. And now with the Kaleidoscope in hand, it was time to fight her in daytime to get the Terra Prisma. There we go. First try, Terra Prisma. I don't even know why I said first try, but obviously it was the first try. Like, I can't lose. Now that I got the Terra Prisma, I have all my endgame gear. So I went over to the Jungle Temple and destroyed Gollum. Same thing with the Lunatic Cultist. Like, I think the Lunatic Cultist is the easiest boss in the game. Like, for what stage is that, and how easy it is to fight. And then the pillars, it was the same thing as well. I just stood there, and my minions took care of everything. And then it was time for Moonlord. Here it comes. But this fight had its issues. You know, I'll just let you see what went wrong. What just happened? What am I attacking? He has another hand now? We're joking. What is going on? What is going on? Yo 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 yo. 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 Oh my goodness. Stop. How many body parts does Moonlord have right now? Yeah, as you just saw, his body parts were duplicating. You know, there's just a million attacks going at me that I physically couldn't dodge. It just became impossible. So I had to leave the game and retry it. Okay, I'll fight you again. Still using fairy wings, I just realized. I've never even got new wing. god! We did it! We did it! We did it! Terraria with return by death. Yeah, hey man, we're just Subaru Natsuki beats Terraria, you know what I'm saying? Alright man, that's it. If you enjoyed this, let me know. And that's it. Bye.